Should be working. Let me get chat pulled up. Where are we? Hello, Nick. Hello, Globe. Um, hello, Axo. And Silly Times with Scar. And Jelly. And of course, Apex super reacted the stream ping in Spiral. Alrighty. Let me switch to, make sure I get the right one. Bang. All right. So, actually, wait, hang on. First thing I'm going to do is, I'm gonna get a doc pulled up. Hello, Rival. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Likens. All right, so there's a few different criteria that I'm going to use for this. You guys can help me brainstorm some if you have any. But the ones I have right now, hello Apex. The ones that I have right now are just overall personal. Hello, overall personal. Overall, which is just like how good of a series was it? Like taking into account every session, every POV. And then this one is just my personal experience. Hello info. And I've got teams, best session, worst session. Those will be interesting ones. I'm excited for those. And other than that, oh yeah, base, final, death. If you have any other criteria, let me know. I'll do it. But first, we're gonna go with overall personal. Let's just, duplicate this a few times because we're gonna need a few of these. All right, starved. So S tier is like top of the top, epic sauce, awesome, like next to no flaws. Most loopy category. I wonder what that would look like. Twist. That's a good point. Yes. A lot of these are my twists. Or not a lot, but a few of these are my twists. So that's going to be a heck of a lot of bias. Content-wise, I might do that one. I'm not sure about that one though, because like most of the series are like around the same, to be honest. Like even if I have a bad session, it's kind of fun to make content. Like, and like even the best of the best sessions, like, are just as fun. So I don't know if I'll do that one. That one wouldn't be very interesting. I think everything would go in like A tier. Um, all right. Uh, C tier is like C and B are both like mid. C is mid minus. Um, B is mid plus. Um, D is bad. F is I wish it didn't exist ever. Um, okay. So, Starved Bites, my first ever series. So this is for overall personal, just how good my personal experience was. Um, this is going to be drastically different in overall normal, but this is gonna go in A tier for now. I might change this to B tier later, but I had a lot of fun in Starved Bites. I enjoyed it. My team was great. Uh, even if some of those people on there are kind of controversial these days. Um, but it was really fun. Had a good team. Had a good bit. Had a good everything. Good first experience with Life series. Emotion Life. Emotion Life was mid. The I I appreciate it for like getting me into the LSR side of the community because like it's the reason I know people like Snod and Pyro, who I'm still very close friends with to this day. And it's like the reason I'm in the LSR side of the community and know all these people. So for that, I think it gets B. Mm, it's between B and C, but there were some fun moments, even though a lot of the season was boring and some of it was really lame. There were some fun bits and awesome people. So I'm going to put it in B. No, I'm not gonna rank Mutation Life just because I can't be bothered to make the thumbnail for the tier list. Um, but Mutation Life would probably go in same as Emotion Life. Um, Mutation Life was fun while it lasted, but it ended way too short, way too quickly. Um, Trash Life, season 1 of Trash Life, the Secret Life one. I subbed in 2 sessions of this, which is so this isn't technically a series I was in, but I'm counting it because why not? I posted content on it. Um, Trash Life, I feel like because it was only the 2 sessions and I didn't actually have like a full arc, um, it was really fun. What the freak? Uh, okay, I'm just gonna ignore that and hope I didn't get a virus. Uh, I'm glad you guys think so. That I have a good, big impact on the community. I'd like to think I do. I'm not sure. I don't have like a huge impact, but I think I have a decent impact in my little corner. Um, Trash Life. Back on Trash Life. Oh, this is hard. I think it's got to go above Emotion Life, but I think it's still B tier. Just because I didn't play much. But it was fun while I was there. Uh, Virus live on stream, yes. Okay. Evolution Life. I only played 1 session of this, but it was fun. Um, I think because it was only 1 session, I think it deserves C tier. But it was pretty fun. I didn't really know what I was doing. I still wouldn't know how how people are still chatting about viruses. Um, I don't um I didn't know what I was doing. I still wouldn't know what I'm doing because I haven't gotten into Pokemon. But it was kind of fun. Broken Life. This started out peak and ended pretty poorly. Um Yeah, this is where I first met Johnny. Oh yeah, Monkey. Monkey was the best part of Evolution Life. Um, this is where I first met Johnny and kind of first like truly hung out with Slippy. Um, yeah, if only I was in season 2, right? Um, Broken Life, I think, is on the same level as a little bit higher than Starved. Is it S though? I don't know if it's S. I feel like the end of it holds it back from being S. Um, but there were a couple sessions in there that were definitely S tier worthy. I just don't think it's enough sessions. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it S. It's a low S, but it's gonna be S. Um, Broken Life is my favorite fan-made series, twist-wise at least, and I was so sad you went out so early. Yeah, it was probably one of the most hyped I've ever been for a series for sure. Um, yeah, Broken Life was fun. I think it'll probably be bottom of S. I don't know if there's anything that can get more low S than Broken Life. I might move it to high A later. We'll see. Random Life is for sure S. That is still to this day top 3 series of all time for me. Um, Broken Life, not Broken Life. Random Life was so fun. Every session had such a fun wild card, except for the last one, but it was fun. The rest of the series makes up for it. Um, it was so fun. I had a peak team, peak base, peak everything was peak. I genuinely think everything except for my final death is gonna have Random Life's gonna be an S tier for like 80% of these. I'm not gonna lie. Random Life was so good. Looney Life, I didn't play much. I should have played more. I think it would have been on par with Random Life if I played more. But unfortunately, Unity Life was happening at the same time, so I missed some of both series, which I probably should have picked between them, but I'm fine with how it ended up, with me missing a bit of each. But what I did play of Looney Life was absolute peak. It's definitely S tier as well. Um, yeah, my every basically same story as Random Life, except I didn't play as much, so it doesn't deserve to go as high. Um, so sad you weren't in the rerun. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sad I wasn't in that. Hi, Grady. Um, Bridging the Gap. Why is this so soon in the list? What the heck? It should be like down here. Okay, whatever. I'll rank it. Bridging the Gap. Wait, why was Looney Life this soon? Okay, these are kind of out of order. It's fine. It's fine. Um, Birding the Gap. Yes. So, Br- Bridge Dibg. Bridge Dibg. Bridge Dib Gap. Um, it was pretty fun. Like this is one of the most again with Broken Life, one of the most hyped I've ever been for a series. I love my team, love my base. I think this is honest. Hmm, it's definitely not on the same level as Broken Life, or it was also pretty short, ended pretty quickly. Um, hmm. This is when I do not know why it's before Scorched, but I mean normally tier maker is like it. You can pick the order, but yes, I did do the YouTube thumbnail face. Thank you for pointing that out. Normally it puts them in the order you put them in, so I don't know why it's like this, but it's fine. We'll rank them in this order. Um, Bridging the Gap, I think it was fun, but I don't think it deserves more than B tier. I think it's high B tier, low A tier. I'm gonna put it high B tier for now because it's really not. I did not have as much fun as I did in Starved Bites. That's for sure. Um, Cuckoo Life. Bridging the Gap was awesome for the community. Like I'm really happy it happened. It could have been a lot better, but it was awesome that it happened. And I also had a blast editing Grimm's finale. All right. So, oh yeah, okay. Good point, Grady. Here you go. Scorched Life. S tier. S tier for sure. Wait. I don't know what order these are in. Best team I've ever had for sure. Yeah. So Scorched Life is definitely S tier. Top 3 along with Random Life. I don't know which end it goes on. Oh, this is hard. I think Random Life's got to go up above it just for the pure awesomeness that every single session was. But Scorched Life was just so solid all the way through. There were bugs, but it was just so fun. Um, hello, Rock Soup. Um, shoot, there's 18 people here. What the heck? Yeah, Jelly. I think there's some good stuff about Bite Life, but in general, it's terrible. And also, Lunardic was a main character in every series, so preferably, yeah. Maybe not the best watch these days. So, Allium, what? Cuckoo Life. Cuckoo Life was also peak. I think Cuckoo Life. I think it's similar to Loony Life, to be honest. Both the Trash Life seasons were very, very similar. Um, there's 22 people now. Holy moly. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, I think it goes along with Loony Life. That feels right. That was really fun. Covert Life. I'm sorry, but Covert Life is not S tier. Covert Life is not S tier. There were some really fun moments, but my tasks were all mid. And the bit I had planned for the season just caused me to not really talk with my team in session 1, like at all. And then I barely interacted with them. Like, yeah, I just didn't do much. I do think. This is hard. I think it's C tier, to be honest. C for Covert Life. Hello, Jimothy. Um, I think, I think Covert Life, if it's just, I think if Covert Life was just me, PJ, and Info, it would be S tier, for real. Covert Life, yeah. Info was still in his honeymoon phase with Life series, so of course you enjoyed it, but yeah, Covert Life is definitely uh Covert Life tasks were in general okay, but like I just didn't get amazing ones. But yeah, they weren't terrible. They weren't terrible, but not great. Yeah, like other people's tasks were awesome. Like there were so many really good tasks in Covert Life. I just got the more mid ones of the bunch. We should start Zip Covert Life, and you put us in the wrong order. You put it in the wrong order. Covert Life was oh yeah, they were called missions. Covert Life was basically Secret Life plus Limited Life. So like Limited Life but with tasks and Secret Life hearts, and there were a couple different roles. Anyway, I think it's got to go C for Covert Life. Top of C. There were some really fun moments in it though. There were some really fun moments. Finale was epic. Or my finale, session 6. Now that feels wrong. You know what? I think the good parts of it make it above Emotion Life, but no higher. Yeah, that feels right. Ghost Life, a series I was so real quick talking about both Ghost Life and Loop together. Ghost Life I was extremely hyped for, and it was a good series but not great, which is why I think Ghost Life is top of A tier. Um I was so um I was so hyped. Die to love every wait, true. Um we yeah, in Ghost Life, I was so hyped for it, and I think that hype made it better for me. Which is why I think it's low A tier. I think it beats out all these, but it was not great. Whereas Looped, on the other hand, I was kind of in a rut with like motivation for series in general. Um, and I Looped was like a perfect series. I'm gonna go ahead and rank this from my personal POV. I think it was like right on par with Ghost Life. I'm gonna put it a little bit above, but I should have. If I was more hyped for Looped, I would have had a blast, and it would have been top 3. But I should have been more hyped for Loop. I wish I was hyped for Looped, but I just wasn't. Um, and yeah. Um, oh, wait, I'm not. Yeah, it would have been so much better if Looped had the collab. I wish the Spyro refused Ghost Life and had and accepted Looped. Um, yeah, like Looped is in overall. I think it's gonna be number one. Unity Life is here, yes. We're nearly to it. All right, I've tortured Freak enough. I'm gonna rank Freak Life. Freak likes Last Life, even though it's like over here or something. Um, Freak likes Last Life. I only played like half of it, so I didn't get the full experience. But what I did play was really good. I think the Freak Life cast just as a whole, I get along with really well, and I vibe with everyone there so well that it was just the community and vibes of the series is like absolutely peak. Um, but yeah, true waffle. Um, so Freak Life is gonna be definitely at least high A tier. I think it beats out Starved, but it's I don't think it's quite S tier because I didn't play all of it. I think maybe here. I think between Ghost Life and Looped, it was really fun. I think it would be S tier if I played all of it and got the full experience. But yeah, for sure, Fox. Bogle Life. Bogle Life was a fever dream. It was such a fever dream. Like I I I I don't. Oh yeah, Freak Likes Double Life coming out soon. Freak Likes Double Life, little teaser. Um, if every session is like around the same as first session, it's either high A, low S. So be hyped for that one. That one's fun. Yes, of course, Johnny. Um, Bolga Life. Oh, Mia thinks it's S tier. It's one session, so I'm not sure it deserves. Yeah, the one session series or like two session series can't be very high. I think Bolga Life was such a fever dream. I think it deserves this. Um, kind of high B tier. Yeah, I think that's what Bolga Life deserves. um, you get 5 hearts and lose health every 2 minutes to replicate playing the game as me. Except I just need to play normally because that's like yeah. B for Bogle, yes, B for Bogle. Or Boggle, my bad, Boggle. Um, all right, Power Life. Oh, Power Life, Power Life. Power Life was a series I did not take seriously in the slightest, and then I got 5th place, which was just so awesome. Out of 35 people, where I had enemies. I had enemies in Power Life. Like, there were people that wanted me dead the entire time. And yet I still got 5th place out of 35. Um um oh yeah, the furnace sounds were funny. I don't care about the ear assault. It was funny. It was pain in the moment, but it was funny looking back. Hi Plane. Power Life. Power Life, I didn't take it seriously at all. I had a blast. I was like killing people the entire time, and it was so funny that I never died and got 5th place. I didn't deserve 5th place, but I got it anyway. Got my first 2 final kills. There's so much going for this series. I don't think it does it beat out Scorched Life. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. But it definitely beats out Loony Life. I think it's here. I think it's here. Yeah, Power Life was so fun. All right. Unity Life. Whoo, boy. Unity Life was probably the biggest mixed bag on this entire list. Even just the final session that I was alive had peak and not peak. Yeah. Unity Life has some great memories and some bad memories. This is tough. This is really tough. I don't know. I think it definitely deserves like middle of the road. It's not above Covert Life, but I think it's above Emotion Life. Right there. 3 LSR things right next to each other. There you go. That's a good way of putting it, PJ. Unity Life was, in fact, an experience. Nibbles! Nibbles was the series that no one ever showed up to. It was the origin of /clear at A incident. Yeah, this is... Nibbles was really fun, though. I only played half the sessions because Mushi played the other half, but those sessions that I did play, the twist was Swap Life. My swap mate was Cray Cray, and she was awesome. One of, like, us two were like, or me/Mushi and Cray were like 2 of 5 people that actually had good attendance. Like, it was so bad, the attendance. But we showed up and we had a good time, and I really enjoyed it. I think it's definitely A tier. I think it's above Ghost Life, below Freak Life. Actually, wait. Nah, Freak Life is above Looped. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Freak Life's above Looped. I'm rethinking this. Freak Life is actually top of A. And then Nibbles would be Nibbles would be this is hard. All these series are so good. It was better than Ghost Life. I know that for sure. Was it better than Looped, though? I don't think so. I don't think I played enough for it to be above Looped. But, yeah. Yeah, Slippy, Power Life was so good. Power Life was so good. I'm not going to repeat myself, but you can rewind. It was just like 1 or 2 minutes ago when I talked about it. The first series that I actually would consider bad from my POV. It's not F tier, but Match Life is D tier. Match Life, just everything went wrong for me. There were some good moments, but everything went wrong for me in Match Life. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to go on the Match Life rant again right now. Emotion Life Rewind. I have lots of categories to get through. I should speed this up. Emotion Life Rewind. Is it S tier? I think it might be S tier. It's the first series I did good in, which is always fun. My team, Crab was so fun to hang with. Crab is just such a funny individual. Match Life sounds like a dating app. Yeah. I think, is it above Broken? It's not above Broken Life. I think we did it. I think we found a more low S tier series than Broken Life. Zip Aggro Pearl. Yeah, yeah. Zip Depression Aggro Pearl. That was a moment in my life. Um. Oh boy, Milk Life. Honestly, everything being white had made a really unique experience that was pretty fun. It's C tier. Milk Life is C tier. Um. Zips Double Life. Zips Double Life. Oh my gosh, if Finale was better, it would be S tier, top of S tier, number one. But I think Zip's Double Life was just perfect in every way. It was definitely, except for Finale, the most like the actual life series I've ever played. Yes, Info. Zip's Double Life was S tier because Info Mayonnaise was in it. Sorry, Johnny, my bad. But yeah, Zip's Double Life. Uh, like, yeah, Zip's Double Life was so peak. All right, Terra Shift. I'm really proud of this series. I'm so proud of this series. This series is my baby. I love Terra Shift for what it is and for the experience I gave to other people. But from my personal POV, it was not the best. Mainly because I had to admin all of it, and then like for most series, I spend a good chunk of time throughout the week thinking of what I'm gonna do, so I have a good session. But Terra Shift is but instead of that, I spent time thinking about how we're gonna make the map, and then I go into the session with no ideas, and I spend half the time admin stuff. So I think it's top of C tier, just from my personal POV. Um, I'm really proud of it as a series as a whole, but from my personal playing experience, C tier. Oh boy, Bricked Life. This is along with Bogle Life an extreme fever dream. It wasn't as good of a fever dream though. Um I think Brick Life is top of C, especially if I didn't go out to literally lag. Um if I didn't go out to lag, it would probably be at least B tier, but also it being 2 sessions, I think top of C works. And finally, Secret Life 6. The tasks sucked and ruined the series basically, but there were still fun moments. Um I feel like it's honestly very. This might just because these are my two most recent posted series, and I posted like them like within 2 days of each other. Um, and remember, Johnny, this is my personal playing experience. Um, what do I do with Secret Life 6? Secret Life, yeah, the tasks sucked, but a lot of the other parts of the series were fun. And then, of course, there's the fact that it was 2 sessions. So, actually, yeah, I think this is below Terra Shift. I think it's even below Evolution Life, but it is above Milk Life. All right, cool. Here's my list for personal playing experience. Yeah, there you go. So that one is is there a check mark? No, I'm just gonna go like that. All right. Or no, what I can do is I can do this. Bang. I'm so good at this. All right. Um Brick to Life? Not even Brick Life below A info. Um Which one do we want to do next? First criteria that I see is what I'm gonna rate next. First one that I see in chat. Actually, you know what? First one that I see from two different people. Well, I mean, brick info is a bricked life hater. That's the thing, which is why I was surprised about that. But twist, I see Vito saying teams. I see okay. Nick and Sai have both said overall, so I'm gonna do overall next. All right. Overall, Starved Bites right into F tier. That series sucked dookie so bad. It was so bad overall, so sweaty. Yeah, I need I say more? Need I say more? Emotion Life and Emotion Life is definitely S tier. One of the best LSRs. I think, in my personal opinion, Emotion Life was the best LSR series. SLS announcement in 4 minutes. Can you postpone till after the stream, Trust? Trash Life as a series. Every Trash Life series is S tier for sure. Evolution Life, I don't really know much about how the rest of the series went, so I'm just gonna put C tier because I don't really know much, and I've heard it was kind of boring. I don't know. Broken Life. Broken Life was also S tier. Broken Life and Emotion Life are pretty even for me, but I think Broken Life had a bit more sweat near the end and lameness, so it's below Emotion Life. But they're like, those two are definitely peak LSR. No bias because that's when I joined, but Random Life. Wait, I take it back. I take it all back. Random Life was actually, you know what? I think because of Finale, it's below Emotion Life, but Random Life was no. Random Life's above. Random Life's above. Oh, I could do that actually, Sai. That would be cool. I am going to post all of these lists in my Spiral channel in Discord. Link in not this description because I was lazy and didn't make one, but any description on any video, basically ever. There's a link to the Spiral. You can join the Discord server, get my fan roll, and you can have access to all of these tier lists. I'll pin the list to my channel. Actually, I don't know if I can pin it because I don't have two-factor authentication. But anyway, Looney Life, definitely S tier. I think every season, I'm just going to go ahead and put Cuckoo Life here. Trash Life in general was all like same solid S tier. And I think every season's been better than the last. So that's pretty good. Bridging the Gap was awesome in concept. In execution, it went way too quickly and not that much happened. So I think it's B tier, low B tier. Put it in sure, yeah. Although you could just join the Spiral. Scorched Life. Scorched Life was definitely S tier as well. Was it above was it above Trash Life? This is so hard. Trash Life or Scorched Life. These are like my two favorite overall series. I think I'm gonna have to put it like in the middle somewhere. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I think Scorched Life Reignited, like the first one, is definitely above all of Trash Life. Wait, I think for overall, there's a lot of bias here because like my personal POV is like I was kind of sort of a main character in some ways. So yeah. Covert Life. Ugh. Covert Life was not great overall. I think that's definitely a D tier series. Um, so sweaty. Um, Ghost Life. Ghost Life, I think, is high B tier as a series. Very high B tier. Maybe low A tier. I might change that later. How have I not had an A tier yet? Interesting. Bogle Life, um, B for Bogle. Yeah, B for Bogle. I was the main cause for a lot of the events that happened, so that's pretty much the same as my personal POV. Um, Power Life. Thinking about Scorch Life for such a random series, so many people. Yeah, true. Scorch Life was so peak. Power Life was also peak. Um, I think it's low S, high A. I'm gonna put it in A tier just because A tier is lonely, but it's like really high A tier. Um, Unity Life, kind of on the same level as Covert Life. Maybe a bit better though, because the twist was better. Nibbles. Nibbles was, I don't know if it deserves F tier. It definitely wasn't on the same level as Starved Bites. But I do think it's very low D tier, because like barely. Well, no one actually like had a bad time with it. It's just that no one showed up. At least no one had a terrible time as far as I know. There weren't any like major crash outs or anything. So actually, you know what? I think it's high C tier. Because like no one had a bad time with it. Match Life. Match Life is a pretty mixed bag. Some people liked it, a lot of people didn't though. So I think it's below Nibbles for that. I think I'm gonna put it low C tier. Emotion Life Rewind. It was pretty sweaty near the end. Um, but a lot of people had fun, I think. Um, I don't really know. It's very mid. I think it's low B tier. Yeah, I'm gonna put low B tier. Um, Hello Mythical. Milk Life. Ugh. I think Milk Life is on the same level as Bolga Life, but I'm gonna put Bolga Life above it just because bias. Zips Double Life. I am so happy with Zips Double Life. I think because of finale, it doesn't deserve any higher than like bottom of S, but as a whole, I am so proud of that series. I'm so happy with how that went. Freaks Last Life. Where do I put this? I don't really know. I think people really liked it. I think overall it was a pretty good series. Yeah, there weren't really any complaints or crash outs or anything. I don't know if it deserves S tier just because I don't know much about it. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it in an A tier. Looped. Looped, most perfect series that has ever happened. Honestly. I know that seems like self-glaze because I made it, but it was so good. It was so perfect. Like Looped just was so good in every way. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but Looped was just too good. Um Terror Shift. My mind just completely spaced out. I think Terror Shift could have gone better, but I am really proud of it, and for that, I think it's high A. I'm really proud of it. I think we did a good job in general. There was quite a few um good parts of it. Terra Shift, yes. Uh 8 free pizzas, Bricked Life. Bricked Life was certainly I think this deserves like same treatment as the other Fever team. If you add Reiki to a series, it can't be lower than A. True. Very true. Um except for maybe what happened yesterday that I can't talk about. Um Bricked Life is gotta be. Is it above Milk Life? I think is it because it was 2 sessions. I'm gonna put it above the other 2 1 sessions. Um, yeah, and then Secret Life sixths. Uh, yeah, that didn't last very long. Task sucked. Everyone's friends in it though, so that helps a lot. It wasn't like super toxic or anything. Um, so I think it definitely deserves above all these. I think high C in general, maybe. Not above Nibbles, though. I'm going to put it there. Um, there we go. Yeah, here's the overall list. That took much less time than the personal one. I'm getting better at being expeditious with this. Now we can compare the lists. So Looped is S tier. Looped is number 1 for overall, but A tier for me. Random. No, I know how to split view. I don't want to do that right now. Random Life is S tier in both. Zips Double Life is S tier in both. Emotion Life is S tier overall, but B tier personal. Um, Broken Life is S tier in both. Scorched Life, Loony Life, and Cuckoo Life are all S tier in both. Um, and so is Trash Life. No, Trash Life's S tier overall, and then what was I saying? Zips Double Life, S tier in both. Terra Shift, um, C tier personal, A tier overall. Power Life was A tier overall, S tier personal. Freak Like's Last Life was A tier overall, A tier personal. Ghost Life was B tier overall, A tier personal, although very, very close, I'm not gonna lie, because it was bottom of A tier for personal and top of B tier for overall. Bricked Life, B tier overall, C tier personal. That's mainly due to lag. It would have been B tier if I didn't go out to lag. Or maybe even better if I did like really good. Bogle Life, B is for Bogle. In both lists. Milk Life, B tier for overall, C tier for personal. Bridging the Gap, B tier overall, and B tier personal, but high B tier, almost A. Emotion Life Rewind was B tier, B tier overall, and S tier personal. I do feel like I had one of the best experiences in that series. Nibbles, C tier overall, but A tier personal. Secret Life 6, C tier overall, C tier personal. Evolution Life, C tier overall, C tier personal. Although those two are right next to each other in both lists, but swapped. Match Life was C tier overall and D tier personal. And then Unity Life and Covert Life are both D tier overall, but are both B tier personal. And then, of course, we've got in F tier Starved Bites overall, but high A tier personally. All right, cool. Next list. Teams or twists? Teams and twists both. No, I might as well say hello, ketchup. I might as well say what Mutation Life would have been. Mutation Life, for personal. I said this earlier. I can't remember what I said. Um, I think it was B tier, kind of high B tier. I think it would be below Bridging the Gap, below Bolga Life, but above Trash Life. Yeah, it would be here. Um, Middle of the road B tier because it was fun while it lasted, but it was cut pretty short. And then for overall, yeah, that wasn't that great. I think top of D tier. Hi Joey. All right. So we've got Slippy said teams or twist. So if anyone else wants to say that as well, then I'll do twist next or teams. But first one to be said twice wins out of these teams: best session, worst session, base, final death, or twist. I don't know if I'll get to all of these because this is taking a while. Teams. All right, cool. Teams. Actually, yeah. Now the more I think about Mutation Life, maybe it is lower D tier. Yeah, low D tier. Not F tier though. I don't think it deserves F tier. Teams, yes. Okay, I'll do teams next. Okay. Starved Bites. So the issue with this team is it has Movdash and Teekum 10 on it, who are both people that aren't like canceled or anything, but are like well known for being not well liked by a lot of people. I personally get along with both of them, which is why. And I also had Seth, who I barely interacted with, and Pigeon, my first ever teammate, Pigeon Dev. He was awesome. And even though even though Teekum and Mauve are not exactly well liked in the community, ByLife was S tier. I loved my team in ByLife so much. Emotion Life team. Noob, Spirit, and oh yeah, we were the Dragons. I should say that too. Dragon team. That was fun. I made skins and it was cool and stuff. And yeah. Emotion Life. The Pirates. I didn't really lean into this bit enough. I should have leaned into the bit more. But I had fun talking to Snod and Spirit and Noob. All three of them are really fun, and I'm still friends with them, obviously. So yeah, I really wish I could rerun that team like today. Yeah, that's where the dragon. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, I wish I could rerun this team today. It was really good. It's not B tier. I think this is S tier as well. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think it's high A just because like a lot of us were red for like basically the entire season. Like past session 2, at least one of us was red and split off and Noob went out super early. So because of the limited interaction I had with them, I think that means I'm going to put them A tier. But still a really fun team. I love all those guys. Trash Life. Believe it or not, I did have a team. I was on a duo with Ember, and we had a fun idea for a base that Icicles, the guy that I was subbing for, did not continue, and I think he ditched Ember and had a different team, which was really sad, and Ember had a bad time. So, past the time I was there, it wasn't great, because Ember was just solo. But for the time I was there, I vibed with her. It was fun. But I wasn't there long. I think low A, high B. Yeah, I think low A is good. I vibed pretty well. Evolution Life. My team was literally just my Pokemon. I was solo. So because my team didn't exist, it's D tier. It's only not F tier because I had the Pokemon that I don't really remember. I didn't name any of them or anything, so yeah. Um, Broken Life. Oh, Broken Life. Slippy, Grim, and Zach. Three absolute peak individuals. We vibed so well. And yeah, Broken Life was such a peak team. Cops and Landlord. I think this is above Bite Life. So yeah. Um Random Life. And I think it's already gotten beaten. Random Life was Vito and Sevier. Absolutely perfect. Um like both of them are so fun to talk to. I vibe with so well. Like Random Life was like the perfect team, I'm not gonna lie. Stone Swamp was amazing. I loved our bit, although we'll get to bases at another time. Looney Life. Looney Life. Another S tier team. I think this is also above Broken Life, but below Random Life. Um, yeah, it was J Beans. Actually, wait, it was the family bit. I think this is a new number one. Honestly, it was the family bit. Me and Boomer were the kids, and then J Beans was the mom, and Devilish was the dad. It was so peak. It was so funny. Every session was so fun with those guys. I think it's got to be number one S tier. All right, bridging the gap. My soulmate, of course, G-Con, and then Oof and Emerald. Um, Emerald was a bucket list team member. Like I had always wanted to team with Emerald, so that was awesome. Um, Oof is I'm really glad I met Oof. Oof is so cool. Um, I don't know if anything beats Broken Life. 3 series later, there's already. Don't worry, they're not gonna all be an S tier, Joey. Um, Bridging the gap. I think it deserves B tier, mainly because G-Con wasn't there for half the sessions. If he was there, it would probably be A tier. Like high A tier, probably above Emotion Life, but I think it's B tier for now since G-Con wasn't there. All right, Cuckoo Life. Um, Cuckoo Life. I had Allium team. I'm just for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna count all of them as one team, even though that's not how it was because there was a team limit of 4. But our 7-player team, I vibed with basically everyone on there pretty well. Um, yeah, I mean, it was really fun. I really liked our bit. I don't think it deserves S tier, mainly because I can't keep putting people in S tier, yo. So I think it's like really high A tier. But it was so peak. Actually, this is hard. I want to put it in S tier. It was good. I don't think it deserves peak though. I don't think it deserves S. It's right on the verge. It's right on the verge. Um, but not quite. All right, Scorched Life, Covert Life. All right, so okay, fine. I'll talk about Scorched Life. Scorched Life was uh like it was me, of course, Jackman, Johnny, Jay, and Trisosceles. Holy crap, was that team fun? Yeah, Scorched Life was such a good team. It feels wrong to have Random Life this low, but Scorched Life was such a Scorched Life, and it's all three of these are like interchangeable. Like it was so good. Um, I'm sorry, Joey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But to be fair, there are 2 rows of S in both of the other tier lists. This is gonna happen. I like Life series, okay? I enjoy Life series, every aspect of them. So of course there's gonna be a lot of S. Um, yeah, Cherry Mountain team was really good. I don't know what else to say. Like we just vibed. We just vibed. It was perfect. Um, Actually, you know what? I think I am gonna put it under Looney Life, but it's still up there. Life Series Rewind. Emotion Life Rewind specifically. Mainly Crab was my teammate. But also Try and Zach joined us near the end. And Broken Life has been beaten yet again. I don't know what I was thinking, saying nothing would beat Broken Life. I'm like, um, that was just false. That was just like straight up a lie, completely. There I think there's gonna be a couple other, maybe there might be one or two more that beats Broken Life. I'm not sure yet. Maybe. I don't know. Slippy was a pretty peak soulmate, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll think about it harder once I get to those series that might beat them. Emotion Life Rewind, Crab was absolutely amazing to team with. I think this deserves bottom of S. Zach and Try were also really fun. Um, yeah. Ghost Life, me and Panda. Oh yeah, Freak Life not low enough yet. Ghost Life, was me and Panda, the tree bit, and Sap, the allium. That was really fun. I think I don't know. It just wasn't as good. Like it could. I feel really bad because Panda was an awesome duo to have with, but it's either low A or high B. I'm gonna actually wait. You know what? It's definitely above Ember. I think it's on par. These are both duos that were fun, but like not perfect in like doing awesome stuff every session. Yeah. Freak Life. I'll make Freak Life down. So this was the Truth team, which consisted of Zomboy, Lycans, Apex, Bryant, and Fox. I didn't really spend all that much time with them, but I did a little bit. They were pretty fun. I don't think I spent enough time with them to deserve any higher than B tier. Um, just because like I enjoyed the team bit. The team bit was an absolute failure in the end. Um, but I feel like I vibed more with people outside the team and like well, not necessarily vibe more, but like spent more time with people outside the team. So I think for the team specifically, it's B tier. Covert Life. Okay, this is gonna go C for Covert Life. Let me explain. We had Pyro, Willix, and Ryan on the team. All three people that I get along with really well. And I was actually really hyped for this team. But because of my bit, I spent like next to no time with them in session one. And that's like normally when you spend the most time with them. So I ended up like barely spending much time with any of them at all due to tasks and other circumstances and just bits in general. So, and like, I didn't really participate in the bit very much, except for make a really weird skin that I still have mixed feelings about. Um, yeah, it's gonna go C tier. C for Covey Life. Bogle Life. I really like the people on Covert Life, by the way. Let me reiterate that. I really like all those people. Okay, Bogle Life, I was truly solo. That's gonna go F tier. Didn't have a team. Um, I kind of bonded with a couple people, but then immediately betrayed them for the funnies. So I was really just on my own admin abusing the whole time. Power Life. Snod, who was with me till the end. Snod was great. Candy, actually, wait. Story wise, Power Life was peak with the team because the whole storyline with Snod and Candy was awesome. Vita was awesome too for the one session that I played with him because I missed session 2 completely and then he final died without ever speaking to me once in session 3. Just because we were off doing different things. So I'm really sad Vito went out early, but he was there for that one session. But yeah, and then the other two, Candy and Snod, we had such a fun bit. Not bit. We didn't really have a bit. We just were bad at the game, I guess. I don't know. Um, I think it definitely deserves A tier. I'm not sure it's above Allium just because I didn't spend that much time with them. Actually, I think it's below Emotion Life, but above Ghost Life and Trash Life. Yeah, that feels right. No, you died session 3. Um, Session 1 was the one where, yeah, session 3 you died to a zombie. I remember this quite well. Unity Life. Oh, I'm out of breath. My voice kind of hurts after all this talking. Unity Life. What was my team? Oh yeah, we had Alexa and Deadbed, who I didn't really talk too much. I'm not gonna lie, and they betrayed us eventually. And there was also Nathan, who actually stuck with me, um, who I actually vibed with surprisingly well. Um, I'm not sure what the consensus is like in the community on how cool Nathan is, but I personally vibed with him really well. I think he's really fun to talk to. So yeah, it was basically just me and Nathan. I'm gonna count it as a duo for the purposes of this list because I barely talked with Alexa and Deadbed. Although I think having Alexa and Deadbed pushes it. And like we did have some funny moments with them, so I'm gonna put it here. I feel like that's good. Nibbles, basically just me and Cray because our other two teammates, Chicken joined like 4 sessions in and final died that session, and then Funky was there for like 3 sessions or something like that, probably less to be honest. Um, so Nibbles, but myself and Cray, peak duo. Like it was so fun teaming with Cray. I think that duo alone goes right here in S tier. Above Starved Bites and below Broken Life. Match Life. My soulmate showed up for 1 session and that's it. And for that alone. Well, Amy and Elijah slash Rat. Um hmm. It's D or F. I think D, just because I had one. But yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I remember that was you, Luna. That was you. Freak you. Just kidding. All right, Milk Life. I actually did have a team here, to believe it or not. I had a team with Jay, Slippy, and Bluery. And I don't know, it was fun. I don't think it deserves anything more than low B tier. Because it was 1 session. We didn't really get to talk much, but I get along with all 3 of them. So, yeah. Zips Double Life. I got to team with Tex and Psy for the first time, which was really fun. Both of them are good friends of mine, so of course we got along really well. And then of course Pyro. So this was just like my close friends on a team, which automatically makes it S, but I think it's low S. Just because I wasn't really into our team's bit that much. I actually kind of don't like what we did. I'm not a huge fan of the hoarding. But just because of how fun it is to talk to those people for me, um, it deserves low S. Looped. Meme, Sylvie, and Shelby. The siblings who kind of betray each other. I felt like I was the 4th wheel, I'm not gonna lie, because they're all in like one friend group. I was kind of off doing my own thing, but all 3 of them are like really close friends. So I feel like they were the team and I was the 4th wheel. Oh yeah, that would be, yeah, I'm really glad for that reason. I'm glad I did not team with Luna in Starved Bites. And I'm also really glad I only had like a couple interactions with Bro. Specifically Lunartic. I just realized I am speaking to another Luna at this very moment. But anyway, it was fun. I think I think it goes above Milk Life. Yeah, there we go. Terra Shift. Because of admin, I didn't really get to talk to any of these people. It was Tex, Info, and Jay who I all get along with, but I barely hung out with because of admin stuff, and I hung out with other people and like explored the map and saw how people enjoyed the twist for the session. So I didn't really do much team interaction, but the team interaction I did do was fun because it's Info, Jay, and Tex. How could you not enjoy that team? No, Joey, no. I do because I didn't interact with them much. I think it's like on par with Cover Life, but above. Um, Also because it's all repeat teammates. I had already teamed with Info and Bricked Life. I had already teamed with Tex in ZDL, and I had already teamed with Jay in a couple things. So yeah. And then the entire ops are here. The entire ops team is just here, just opping on. You know what you're called ops. Not everyone is an op to you, but you op on everyone. That's the issue you got here. That's the issue. All right. Brecht Life. My team was Ashland, Friendo, and Info. That was peak. That was so fun. I loved my team in Bricked Life. I think it's definitely A tier. I think does it go above the duos? I think because it was so short, I think it's bottom of A tier. But it definitely deserves A tier. And then myself and Logan, that duo, our team was the coldest duo, COAL, coal. We were coal miners. It was fun. This bit lasted for an hour. 1 hour of the bit and actually like properly interacting and stuff. So it doesn't deserve that much, but I think it's like right below this in bottom of A tier. All right, there you go. That's teams. Um, yeah, team tier list. Um, I need to get a drink of water and rest my voice for a bit. So while I'm gone, vote on the next one. I'll be back in like, mm, I'll be back in like 1 minute. Don't leave, please. All right. Twist, bass, twist. Okay, twist. Uh, I might have time to do all of the above. I don't know how long my voice will last, but I do want to do all of these. So, twist is gonna be next. Uh, Hello, Chow Boynton. I don't know why you deleted your hello message, but hi. Um, twist. This is gonna be twist right here. All right. Starved bites. Oh boy, I need to remember what exactly this was. So you link your hunger and health bar. Um, this just in essence made it PvP fights a lot sweatier. So mm, drink a lot of water. Um, this was not great. I'm not gonna lie. Not a great twist. I think it's C tier. Emotion life. I don't really understand the glaze for this. I think because the series was so good is why it's up there for a lot of people. I think it's A tier, but I think it's low A tier. Um Ooh, Wolverine, you need to lock in. You're posting in like, well, you still have like a little under a week, you know. Yeah, Starved Life is not a great twist. Actually, you know what? It's going D. The vampire was also pretty lame. It just made it so it got stuck. It's like a hot potato boogie type roll, so it got stuck. Excuse me. It got stuck on the bad players, and that was often me. So, yeah, it's not great. I don't think it deserves F, but it's not great. Trash Life. I don't think. I guess I might as well rank it just as Secret Life because the twist is just Secret Life. So I'm not ranking Trash Life right now. I'm just ranking the Secret Life twist. Um, I think I think it's an okay twist. I actually really like Secret Life, even though I suck at it. Um, I think it's a low A. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. Secret Life is a low A. Evolution Life. Pokemon Life series. I think this is really creative. Um, I don't think it worked quite well enough to deserve S, but and like it didn't actually end up being the best ever. So I think it's above Secret Life, but definitely below Emotion Life quite a bit. Um, Death on steroids. How would that work? How does that work? Death on steroids. How can you be on steroids if you're dead? Broken Life. I don't need to explain that one. Random Life. Don't really need to explain that one. This is carried by the wild cards, by the way. Just base Random Life, like if like just based on the twist description, it's probably like a B tier. But overall, with the wild cards, the specific wild cards in the series Random Life, I'm counting that as part of the twist. It is definitely um yeah you yeah S tier for sure. Broken Life Span though. Looney Life, just wildlife in general, although we do get to take into account the specific cards in Looney Life. I think it's like right up there with Random Life. I really like Wildlife series. Like Wildlife is one of the most fun series twists to play. Um Bridging the Gap, it's literally just Broken Life except with it's just Broken Life basically, except with no Heartbreaker, which I think puts it below Broken Life, and also with where you can only be paired with half the server because BTC LSR, you get the picture. Which I think obviously that's needed for a series like that. That's a collab series, but um, yeah. All right. Next up is Cuckoo Life. It's literally just limited life. Ugh, this is gonna be a hot take. I don't like the limited life twist. It's pretty sweaty. It just causes more PvP and death in general, which can be fun, but also it means if you have even like one or two like good players who actually care about winning in the cast, then it's automatically gonna be bad. In some way. So I think limited life as a twist is C tier. That's a hot take. I know. People are gonna yell at me for that, but although there's only 5 people here now, 7. I take it back. Yeah, I don't like the limited life twist. Scorched Life. It's basically just last life with a couple extra rolls. It did start the basis for the rest of Scorched Life with the rolls and stuff. Um, yeah, I agree, Joey. I think it'll be awesome because of, the cast who I picked specifically. Like if I just picked any old bad players, then it could be bad because like you can have a bad player that's also sweaty. But I don't think I picked anyone that'll be sweaty. Um, Scorched Life, I think B tier fits. B tier fits for Scorched Life twist. Yeah, sure. Covert Life, F tier. Covert Life sucked so much. Combining the 2 sweatiest series. Yeah. Oh, I just thought of something else. Cast. That'll be a criteria. Ghost Life. The first twist that I came up with. Ghost Life is probably the worst twist I've come up with, but I'm still kind of proud of it. This is self glaze, obviously. Like, yeah, but I think it's low A tier, below Secret Life. Yeah, Final Death is criteria is one. The 5Gs. Gilga, Guppy, Golden, and Grim. 4Gs. Is there another G name that's good at the game? I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's any more. I just messed up my green screen. I could rank Sizzle Life for this one. JDF Gamer and Zips Limited Life. Yeah, sure, buddy, sure. Oh, I should turn on my microphone light. I normally don't do this because I prefer not to have it, but for a stream, might be a good idea. What color? Blue looks nice. I'll put blue. Bogle Life. Just Third Life, except with a funny boogeyman. I think the funny boogeyman. Honestly, I think it's A tier. Doesn't deserve A tier. I think I'm gonna count the texture pack as part of the twist, and with the furnaces, that brings it B tier. So yeah. Everyone but Texan Psy. Well, then Texan Psy would win. Like it would just win. Ugh. Power Life. Power Life is an okay twist. I think it's basically like on par with Emotion Life. Yeah, it's like basically the same twist. I'm not gonna lie, except Emotion Life did have Depression, which I really liked. So put it there. Oh yeah, and Emotion Life Rewind is like Emotion Life but slightly better. Because it had better emotions. Unity Life. Better than Ultimate Life for sure. Yeah, the Bogle rules were so funny. Actually, you know what? I'm putting Bogle Life above Scorch Life. Yeah, that feels right. But still B tier. B for Bogle. Unity Life is a twist that worked mostly. I think having Random Life in pre-finale was a very bad choice. But other than that, it worked pretty well. And they could, yeah. Well, I'm not winning Zips Limited Life either. I'm gonna try and do good, but if I get if I'm top 2, I'm giving up the win because obviously I won the first one. I won Zips Double Life. Unity Life is a twist that existed. I don't know where to put this one, bro. It worked. Like, I can't deny that. It worked, but Random Life pre-finale was bad. That was not a good choice. What did what did I do to you in Terra Shift Joy? Like, what what did I what did I do? What did I do? I'm ranking Twist. Oh, Lycans, you're probably curious where Freak Likes Last Life ranked. Personal, overall, from my personal POV, A tier, top of A tier. As a series overall, bottom of A tier. And then team, I didn't really interact with you guys much. I interacted with other members of the server more, so it's in B tier. Although the times that I did were fun. So, yeah. And also, I wasn't like super involved in the bit or anything. Oh, that's what you meant by Scrack. That's what you meant by Scrack for Unity Life. Actually, you know what? I accidentally put it there, but I think that's what it deserves. Bottom of B. It's not a button on my head. It's a gear. Nibbles. Nibbles is just the swap life twist. It's just limited life, but you have a friend, a swap mate, which actually was pretty interesting because it was double life, but you're not. It's like basically double life, but you're not actually linked, and you can be enemies like pretty easily. Like in double life, you can be enemies, but you kind of are forced to work together in the end. But in swap life, it's more interesting. So I think it's like on par with limited life because that's basically what it is. But I do really like the swapping and just that concept. Of having a soulmate that isn't actually paired to you. Match life. Match life. From the start, I knew finale would turn out bad. Match life was not a great twist. Yeah. Matt, is it D tier though? I feel like it is, yeah. High D tier. Milk Life. Everything's white. I actually really like the twist for Milk Life. Like, obviously it's just third life, but with this texture pack. But this texture pack was actually really fun to play with because it was like a really interesting experience trying to figure out what stuff is. Because everything is the same texture. If you rip out the gear, then I die. Milk Life. Um, I think it's since there's nothing else interesting about it. I think it's this is hard. High C, high C. Um, uh, do I stop work? Yes, I guess I do stop working. I don't know. The lore is I'm a cyborg and I have a gear sticking out of my head that does something to make me function. That's all I really have decided. Okay. So that's what Zips wanted. Wait, I'm the third model of the site. Trust. Yeah, yeah. I'm the third model of Zip. That can be the lore. Zip's Double Life is such a peak twist, yo. Honestly, Double Life's the best twist. Double Life is the best twist. I'm gonna stand by that. I love Double Life so much. Last Life is a good twist, but I've played too much Last Life. It's overdone, and I'm kind of sick of Last Life at this point. Although it is good, I think it is a good twist. It's just I'm kind of sick of it, so I'm gonna put it bottom of A. Wind up toy, but it looks like you. Poor ZZP and ZZP the second. Will there ever be a ZZP the fourth? There is! My second channel. It's a thing that exists. Although there isn't an account. A Minecraft account. Rate the season 4 twist. Hang on, let me real quick go on Discord to see what it is. Is it, please tell me it's Forest Life. I actually really like Forest Life. Rifted Life. In the series, you will start on 5 lives and be soulbound to another player. Already awesome start. You and your soulmate switch between 2 different dimensions. I've seen this idea a few times. Never seen it done, but I have seen people think of it before. As well as this, every so often, you and your soulmate might swap. Every session, one or more players will become corrupted. Terror Shift reference. While corrupted, you will be stuck between dimensions. You will be able to see every other player, and everyone can see you, including your soulmate. You will need to kill another player to be stable. That'll be interesting. Yeah, seems pretty good. I don't like the fact that you can't see your soulmate. But I don't like the fact that you like can't interact with your soulmate unless you're corrupted, and I didn't process it enough to even tell if that's the case. But it is still fun, I guess. I think Rifted Life would be. It depends on how the series goes. It depends on how the series goes, but as of right now, I really like the corrupted role. I just don't like the fact that you can't interact with your soulmate. So for that, I think it's high B. But we'll see how it goes. Looped. Looped could have been better. Looped could have been a lot better. I think Looped is A tier. I think it's slightly better than Last Life, just base Last Life, but it could have been a lot better. I guess it kind of is. Yeah. Terra Shift. I'm so proud of Terra Shift. I do think I should have added a killing roll or some other way to kill other than just illegal deaths, which ended up progressing the season a lot and actually were very much needed, even though I complained a lot about there being so many illegal kills, even though that's technically not a word you should use because there are no illegal kills in Terra Shift. Technically. I think it's bottom of best for that. I'm really proud of Terra Shift though. Yeah. What was wrong with Finale? Did you not like the low graph? I thought low graph was fun. Yeah, I think I should have made it 150 Doom for deaths from the start. That would have made it better. And also maybe added a boogeyman type thing, although that's still Maybe just make the sessions deadlier. Yeah, well, that was the point. It was supposed to throw off people's normal PvP instincts. But yeah, like I knew from the start that Finale was going to be really PvP heavy, so I thought I need some way to make it not just your average PvP Finale. So I did. Well, what's done is done. Bricked Life. It's just the texture pack. There's not really anything going for it. I'm not gonna lie. It was silly. It was just Last Life. Watch TNT Minecart kill compilation. Who even are you? Jacob Dynamis? Maybe. Is it a compilation of you or of me? Because if it's of you, no offense, but I have no clue who you are, so probably not. Um, yeah, Brook Life is super low. Texture Pack was funny, but that's like the only thing going for it. I think it's above Match Life, but below Limited Life. Um, Secret Life. Oh, this is just same as the other one. Cool. Although the tasks were worse, so I'm gonna put that below there. Bogolife had the it wasn't just a texture pack. It was also the Bogle News and the different roles for Boogie, which were really fun. I thought I really, really enjoyed that. Um yeah, that's why. All right, cool. Fair enough, Jacob. Um Let me reset this. All right. All right, Twist is done. All right, best session, worst session, base, final death, cast. What's next? I see a final death. I see a base. Final death. All right. Final death wins. Oh, Sizzle Life. Sizzle Life is S tier. I'm really happy with how Sizzle Life turned out. I think although I'm not a fan of Limited Life, I think this is a lot better. Is it S tier? I think it might be top of A. Like very top of A. Above Emotion Life, but below everything in S tier. Just because it's Limited Life, but I am really proud of it. Final death. First one is this. Okay, a lot of these are gonna be a lot worse. Yes, I know I made the twist. No, this isn't twist. This is final death. Okay, so starved bites. 10 minutes into session 6, I go caving for iron and miss the water by 1 block. This is F tier. All right, Emotion Life. I go into a oh yeah, Kepler. I think Random Life is an S tier for every single one. Yeah, it's S tier for every single criteria I've done so far. Personal experience, overall series, twist, and what was the last one? What was this one? Team. I might as well just put it in top again, right? Actually, no. I don't know if it's top for this one. We'll get to it soon. Emotion Life. I was able to make it funny with editing, but it was just as lame as Starved Bites. I don't think it's quite F tier. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it's F tier. That it sucked. I walked into a trap the wrong way round. Trash Life. I didn't have one. Because I was just a sub. Evolution Life was so funny. I was doomed to fall by Monkey. What rank would you put giving 4v1 desert your final death? If I'm taught, wait. That's spoiling Terror Shift. I can't say that. I can't elaborate on that. But yeah, I can't elaborate on that. I would put it like, I don't know, B. in the context you're thinking of. Evolution Life honestly was S tier. I love the my final death. I did a 1v1 with Pyro that I already knew I was screwed in, but I needed to go. I wanted to go out with a bang, and I got Monkey to spelled like this, by the way. Monkey. I got Monkey to kill me after I lost to Pyro. So, um, yeah, and yeah, S tier. Broken Life. This was so lame. I died before I got to click. I think this is D tier just because I was able to make it dramatic, but it was just still really bad. Yeah, good job, Wolry. Good job, Wolry. Give it up for Wolry. Yeah. Spoiling Tertia. It's fine. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Random Life. Um, I was able to come up with a lore reason. I was like basically screwed anyway. It was poetic, and I think, but it was pretty lame in the moment. I wanted to go further, and I felt like I could, but it was cut off by the wild card. So I think it is B tier for that. It's first time it's not on top, but yeah, ban Woolry Trust. Um. Random Life's B tier. Loony Life, oh, Loony Life is S tier. Loony Life's the best. It's so funny. I was trying to, I had a power where I could, where I could obtain, mobs as my pet. I could right click them to make them friendly. And of course I was using wardens the whole time. Um, yeah, it was not DJ and Emerald. Nope. Um, what was I saying? I was talking about Looney Life. Yeah, I was trying to right click a warden, accidentally left click and died. It was so funny. I love that final death. Bridging the gap. I just got slimed out by Bidoof. It was pretty far in, so I didn't really care. I got a pretty decent placement. Um, it was whatever. Got left click by Gcon, which was expected. It was kind of just inevitable. Nothing special. Kind of unfortunate how it happened, but you know. Oh yeah, just real quick, I don't want to elaborate on that. I'm just gonna put that there and move on. Cuckoo Life is um Cuckoo Life was a sacrifice final death. Because I wanted to. It was pretty dramatic. It was fun. I was in a grave site that I built. A tier. Scorched Life. This was pretty lame. It was pretty lame. I think it's on par with Random Life. I didn't care that much, but it was pretty lame. But I think it does beat out Bridging the Gap. It wasn't that bad. Covert Life. Covert Life was absolute peak. Is it? It was basically like consensual, but it was more funny, I guess. Bottom S. No, it doesn't deserve S. Top of A. Ghost Life. I was first out, but in finale, died in lava to a nether portal trap. Ooh, not the greatest, but it was pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting. So I think it's top of B tier. Um uh what Wolry, don't you have like a few days? You got like, yeah, you're not uploading till like, yeah, you have a few days to edit, I think. I mean, if you need to, then sure, but yeah. Hang on one second. Um All right. I'm back. Uh, where was I? What was I talking about? Um, oh yeah. Um, I'll talk later. We'll read. Boga Life. Boga Life, my final death, I fell in the chunk error. It was funny. I don't think it deserves any higher than low A, but I think it deserves high A, actually. Yeah, it was funny. Power Life. It was inevitable. I just had a PvP death. Like, the death itself wasn't great, but the fact that it was in top 5 makes it at least B tier. I think it's high B for that. Death itself wasn't great, but it was B. It was, yeah, B tier, high B. Nibbles. Um, Nibbles was, what was my final death? Oh yeah, I final died as a sub. It was just as a sub. So I'm just gonna put it there. Pop it there. Match life. Yeah, I had a sub and he just got slimed up. So it's whatever. Middle of the road. Match life. Oh yeah, match life. Match life. I hated that. I don't really want to elaborate. Um, emotion life rewind. The final death itself, I died to a pearl, which is pretty cool. And I died to like the dog. So I guess it's kind of on par with bridging the gap, but a little bit better. Um, my voice is getting tired. My parents want me to get off, and there's not many people left, so this is the last tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, but we've just got a few more rankings, and then we'll end it. Um, Milk Life. My final death, I died to a bed. It was funny. I think it deserves B probably. Nah, A. Low A. Gonna go ahead and get rid of that. So still have best session, worst session, base, and cast, which we might do in a future day. I know people want base, so I'll probably do another one of these streams. Um, Zips Double Life. Spoilers, I won. So, and it was pretty funny. So I think it deserves S tier. But these were funnier. Freak Legs Last Life. This was really sad because I was trying to betray my team for another team, and then that team betrayed me. So it was, just miscommunication. They didn't know I was actually gonna like properly join them, so they killed me. And yeah, bottom of C. Actually, you know what? Top of D. Better than Broken Life. Actually, no. Bottom of D. I really don't like that final death. All right, Looped. Oh, this was so funny. I think this is another S tier. But low S tier. Yeah, it was so funny. I accidentally like placed lava on myself. So yeah. Terra Shift. Honestly, like same level as this. Although I think not quite S tier, so I think high A tier. Actually no, it wasn't as good. It was cinematic though. It was cinematic though. And the fact that Jacob didn't die kind of adds to it. Um yeah, I'll leave it there. Um Bricked Life. I died to lag. This was so bad. It's not as bad as Unity Life, but it's there. Yeah, I died to just lagging out and not being able to play anymore. It was so lame. Secret Life 6. I tried to die to an Enderman so that Monica wouldn't get it, but Monica got it anyway, which was unfortunate. My brain is tired. I don't want to think anymore. I'm just gonna uh is it better than Nibbles? No. Is it better than these? I think so, yeah. Gonna put it top of D. All right, cool. All right, there are my 4 lists. Or 5 lists actually. I did 5 of them. I might do another stream where I do the other 4, but my voice is tired. I need to get off, and yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the stream. See you in the next video, stream, whatever you witness me doing next. Bye.